All right. I'll keep my jacket on a few more minutes. I'm gonna go.
Did you get that?
No.
Please go.
About that, when she said, I don't know. I just feel. Yeah, and that one, works.
Should go come in now.
I was watching that TV. Anyway, so, all right, I'm back. Just go and stand with our feet shoulder width apart. We'll move into some heart sun circles. Inhaling as your hands travel upward. Exhale as you pull down the midline. One thing I can see right away here is blackish leggings and a black floor. I'm kind of, other than my purple man, I'm kind of dissolving into the background here. I have to think about what I throw on in the morning.
These kind of mornings when it's kind of, it's the right word, dippy.
Yeah.
Get up.
All right, go into that forward fold. Reach for the ground. Make sure you have something in between your hands and the ground, or just put your hands on your legs so you're not hanging by your spine. This is really going to work out. Bend your knees, slowly roll it up. And then once you're upright, just reach on up overhead. Heart sun circles again. And I finally we have at Mid-American Answering, we have a portal where I can post things on a forum. We've got so many kids on Zoom now. I just put the link on the forum instead of sending everybody an email, because I can't send like a group email unless I blind copy the students, because you have to protect student privacy.
Yeah.
So I can't, they can't see who else is getting it, even though they probably know darn good and well, because one thing, it's like the whole football team right now.
Yeah, really.
Fold forward. And I've got at least 5 football players in my class, so.
Playing?
3 more weeks, we can make it 3 more weeks.
Are they playing, Jen?
They played a game, not this weekend, but the weekend before, to reach out. And the school they played had several players test positive early last week, so they started tested all the MNU football players. We had a pretty high number test positive, so they aren't playing any games for 2 weeks. So no homecoming game. Let's go back again. Yeah, I'm not worried about that, because we're so spread out when I teach my class. I mean, we're like on the size of a basketball court. We have now about 15 students showing up, so. I haven't done my smiley face yet on my phone today.
Oh.
My campus check.
Oh.
Just reach up overhead. Pull the hips back, bend the knees, chair pose. Just feel that. Let's pull the hands all the way to heart center, and then cross your right leg over your left. I'm going to just assume I'm mirroring at home. And we're just going to turn to the right side. So you want to keep your spine elongated. Just breathe in and out.
This is
Do
your
this
first time.
helps.
She said the right side.
Wrong.
No, you guys are fine. Yeah, turn towards your top leg. Turn towards your top leg. Yeah, you have the right top leg, but turn.
Turn your elbows that way.
Yeah, look at that mirror. Look
Oh,
at
I
the
wasn't
mirror.
good at that.
All right, come back out of it.
I was doing it this way, I should have gone this way.
Right.
There you go.
But your legs were right.
Yeah, and my legs are right.
Sit the hips back.
I'm always getting an arm situation different.
Yeah, me too.
Hands in the heart center.
That's why I looked at you.
This time the left leg crosses over. Judy is coming in. Hi, Judy. Cross that leg over.
Okay,
Now turn toward the guy. You guys can turn toward the guy in the red shirt back.
Turn towards the dummy.
Yeah, turn toward the dummy.
Now
She walked right into that one.
Yeah,
Yeah. We could turn back the other way and do that again,
All
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, come back to center and cross. Lift up. Let's just interlace the fingers and we're just gonna take it side to side. Trying to limber up the waist, that's our target today. And now I'm starting to load things onto YouTube. Then I start to see comments on YouTube, and we've got, well, papers there, so maybe putting all of that behind the, I don't know. I want to get stuff out there where people can find this and stuff, but, so really, you have nothing better to do than sit home all day and,
No. So I do. So I'm all day, take naps and.
yeah,
Watch
but you
soap
know,
operas.
hopefully you'll leave nasty comments on web pages and stuff, and
No,
no. All right, so we're gonna do a side leg lift here, and elbow to knee.
if I see
One,
a comment on Facebook, I don't like, I just keep reading.
3,
I don't respond.
4.
So he didn't have any friends to work, because most of them were talking about Trump.
Okay, guys, play nice, 7. And this is our non-political oasis here. Other side,
We had these years, been in Chicago probably the last 10 years.
2.
She made a pretty political one. I said, no, she was that way. Her mom's not that way, is she? And I said, well, she doesn't publicize it.
6.
When they do that, I just be random. I don't care if they're a niece or nephew.
And 8.
Wow.
All right,
They're not entitled to their opinions.
But
let's go ahead and walk those feet further apart. I've got some friends that will, you know, make it clear that we're not seeing eye to eye politically, but they're not.
Yeah.
You can
You
say
don't
that, not
elaborate,
joke
just say
about it.
he's a bum or whatever she
Yeah.
is or whatever.
The most heated thing I got into, and I didn't really get into it, I just let it end. I had a friend who was just very rabidly anti-mask.
Yeah.
And she was like, you know, everybody's showing me, blah, blah, blah. And then if any of my friends post anything supporting the wearing the mask, I'm gonna befriend you. And I thought, I'll just say you in trouble. That's fine.
I've always thought,
All
don't
right.
say anything nice, don't say anything.
Oh, that's exactly, yes.
That's funny, my mom said the same thing.
And here's the thing is I've got people that are both extremes of the political spectrum.
Yeah, thank you.
And the thing is they're not that different from each other. They just have, you know, just the way they, you know, it's, and, you know, the people that are conservatives are really nice, caring, giving people, and the people that are progressives are hard workers and don't expect handouts, and it's like, the stereotypes just don't fit anyway, so. You say all that? I think if we had like the top 3 things we all wanted, I think we'd all pretty much, you know, we want to feel safe, we want to feel like, well, we can get our needs met.
Right now, we're for friends. And, Seinfeld, I won't be watching any TV. Watch those reruns. Nothing else on.
Well, I don't. There's a couple of HGTV shows that I,
Well, I see that last night, we like to all watch Real Fortune at 6:30. We're not, because pre-am was political crap. You know, political stuff on one channel, if anybody wants to watch it, they can go to that channel, they're in all the networks. Forces you to watch
Play
it.
a cable or satellite.
all right, so walk our hands out again.
Watch it.
Yeah.
He's gonna curve our torso to one side. Now that record, right now it's Windy City Rehab. And I just like watching it because it's like, it's close to where my son used to live in Ukraine, Florida.
What's that?
Windy City Rehab, Chicago.
Oh, okay.
And the house that she's rehabbing, a lot of them are near where my son and Cindy used to live, in Ukraine Village. So I'm like, I can walk by some of those houses.
Hey, how did your thing turn out last week,
In the back.
underwear?
Oh, we had like 7 or 8 people. It's triathlon club members.
Any bold uniforms? Anybody just wear?
No, we had
skivvies?
one guy wore a white beater, you know, the white t-shirt, white undershirt, and
Yeah.
I put on a pair of men's underwear over my shorts, Brandon.
Over.
No.
Then we had one picture of, okay,
Yeah.
then a couple days later, we had another picture of Cass.
Yeah.
Well,
The story behind it,
just to see what people wear.
and is that, coming in Hawaii, when they used to have people come to town for the Ironman triathlon, they'd be in town for like a week to 10 days ahead of time, and they'd go out and work out, and back in the 80s, like men would do a full triathlon and nothing but a Speedo.
Oh, gosh.
And so you have these men in Speedos showing up, they show up in restaurants and stores, and so the merchants basically were like, we're just gonna have this underpants run, you can get it out of your system and then have some decorum otherwise, and they made it a charity thing, and it was kind of cool after that. Let's go ahead and come into Warrior 2. Lean side to side. Yeah, I'd be interested if you were a local resident in that area, just have your whole, I mean, it's a huge economic boom for that town, and they're feeling the fact that it's not happening this year. All right, Dancing Warrior. But, if you were a local, just trying to go about your life, I can imagine it would be a little much. Especially as big as it's gotten. I mean, it's a huge, huge event now. You got all the new TV crews there, so you televise it. That's part of the idea, is they were gonna do a little give back to the community. So it's like community cheerleaders. I'm gonna reach underneath. I'd rather just stand in Hawaii than done nothing down there. If somebody flying me to Hawaii, I'd run whatever you want me to run. Also, other thing that I guess that used to show up in the is the Speedos and the thongs. What's up?
None of our age.
No.
Keep it mid-age limit on this.
All right, calm up, Dancing Warrior. That does remind me of a story. We used to have this woman at the Med Center. She would come and swim in the pool in a thong. And one day I was teasing Bill Disney because he was my boss for 12 years, and I just casually said, "Oh, by the way, there's a crack in the pool." And he goes run to the window thinking I meant crack in the, crack.
Yeah.
They realized what I said. Yeah.
Oh.
I'd be left over that. But there was a certain professor that's probably as old as us or older, who only seemed to know when she was being in the pool and being ready to be here swimming at the same time.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah. All right, bring it back. Stick it high and low a few times.
Not people can see things like that. Never do.
All right, let's make it on our way down to the ground. So I'm going to get down on all fours. I'm showing this.
This thing hurts. We have a lucky.
All right.
You walk one?
Yeah, nice patty, isn't it? Yeah, all right. Cat cows. I have a feeling you guys are gonna like those mats and never go back. Oh yeah, I'm like totally lost in the background right now. That's crazy. Hello. Live and learn. I'm doing cat cows. If you can't see what my body's doing here, watch my shoulders, please. All right, wag your tail. Yes, oh, we were looking at lions and tigers on Sunday and Tuesday. And the lions and tigers are much more entertaining, by the way. Let's go that way.
Then the Chiefs,
Yes.
in that game. Yes.
And then they need to lose the game and get some reality. You can't keep getting behind and relying on coming back forever.
Yeah.
So, all right, so we're gonna go ahead and come on to our side and do some side planks, waist day. So, not yet. Both knees bent, one knee bent, or both legs straight or stay. Come on. Here we go. Up
Okay.
and down. Lift up, lower down. That's 3. The rear end in line with the rest of your body. 4, 5, 6, 7, and then hold up for number 8. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right. All the way down. Side. Oh, yeah. Yeah, those people watching at home can't see anything here, other than my arms and my feet. Lift your legs up, and we're just gonna do a flutter kick. 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. All right, bend the knees. Put your hand on the floor in front of your chest. Pull that bottom leg through, and we're just gonna go side to side and limber. So just reach over. Same direction as where your head was 10 seconds ago. Let's do one more with a little hold. Feel like you're trying to root this hip into the ground and really stretch the rib cage away from that hip. And we're going to come all the way up. Just do a quick stretch the other way. Bring that down. Send those legs across. Look at the other side. The other thing I'm trying to figure out too is if I can get some kind of back flop to just move around. All right, lift and lower. Up. And 2.
Those screens that you had back there,
Yeah.
with bright red co-op on it.
5. I don't know about that. And 6. Actually, if I just backed up here, got close to the wall, I'd be fine. 7.
That doesn't come with pay.
8. Hold it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. All right. All the way down. Contract the top side of your waist. Feet are all 4. Little flutter kicks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. At least this side of my shirt has a little design on it, so I can make it out. All right, step. Pull the bottom leg through. Then we're going to go to the side. And back up. 2. 3. One more time with a little hold. And move up the other way. And relax. Okay, we're going to swing those legs around. Work from a modified goat pose. So you're going to hang on to your legs. We'll let go. We're just going to make the knees go side to side. I'm going to angle a little bit here. And just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. All right, with your knees open, we'll come into a cobbler's pose and easy for that space between your legs. And then come back up again. So tilt your legs to your right side and either hang on to your legs or let go. We're just going to do little kicks. Your torso is still squared up. The legs are angled. So here we go. 1, and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And 7, This just lets you round your bone. Move it up. And go the other way. So the knees the other way, so you can torso squared up. And pick it. 1, and 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And let go forward. All right. Last thing I'm going to do before we lay down is lean back. Legs are going to stay where they are. You're on the floor up, and we're just going to alternate reaching back one arm at a time. So one arm reaches back, and then the other. So we'll twist the ribs, legs are squared. 2, 3, one more each way. 4, and then just go ahead and hug your knees and tilt onto your back. Moving on to the back now. Rock side to side. And open your arms out. You can have your elbows back. As you start to get your thighs more perpendicular, more over your hips, you'll have to anchor the belly a little more. And we're just going to do what we did sitting up. We're just going to take our knees side to side, just from a lying down position instead of sitting up. That's 2, 3, 4, 4 more, 3 more, 2, and 1. All right, get those knees. Anytime your back gets cranky, get those knees upright. Bring the legs up. So we're going to do a little tight crisscross and make our hips swivel. Either hands below your hips or supporting your head, anchor the belly, and crisscross. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Keep going. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And again, knees to the chest. All right. So we're going to do a little kind of side reaching crunch. So you either have the feet down on the ground and you just tapping your leg, or you can have your feet up, same thing. So lift up and then just tap right leg, left leg, right leg, left leg. 3, other side, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8, keep going. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And relax and have those knees. Take a big breath in and all right. So a little more load on the torso because we've got our legs straight. Arms out even wider. So you're not going to be able to tip as far because you're going to reach that, literally that tipping point where everything falls over. So tip your legs to the right. Just feel your left hip either just starting to come off the floor, but not too far. Come across, tip it the other way. Come across and tip. Stabilize and hold here. And come across, leg. And come across. Breathing. Come across. And come across again. And one more time. And now bring it back to center. We'll do yogic bicycles, which means we flex the foot, opposite shoulder pulling toward the knee. So flex the foot for the first 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And have those knees. Today we're going to add a little twisting of the upper body. We haven't done this, and we might have done it a long time ago. So your feet are either on the floor or elevated. You're just going to connect your hands and just really, we did it for our legs a few moments ago. Just take the arms to one side and then come across the shoulders. Back and forth. So your waist is supporting the movement of the rib cage, but it's more of a support stabilizer for your pelvis. Side to side. And across. Cross again. Other side. 3 more. 3. Cross. 2. Cross. Left. Side to side. And now we're going to do Pilates bicycles. The difference is that we point our toes. Otherwise, it's the same as the yoga bicycle. So, point, and alternate from one knee to the shoulder. It's 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, and 8. All right. One more time. Have the knees. And we're going to go ahead and do a little bit of a waist stretch since we're on our backs. Take advantage of that. So, arms come back out to the side. Cross your right leg over your left. And we're just going to slowly tip side to side. So you want that foot on the floor. We want the extra support now so that we can do more of a mobility and stretching of our lower spine and waist and pelvis. Back and forth. Go at your own speed. Do a certain number of reps here. And you come to center, so if your right leg's on top, you scoot your hips over a little farther to the right, and then you move the legs all over to the left side. So it's kind of a cross between still needing some support, but also stretching. And like that, recenter your hips, uncross your legs. We'll switch our top leg, so now your left leg is on top. And you really anchor that waist. And I'm just going to slowly take the leg side to side. Go at your own speed. Pay attention to what you're feeling in your waist, into your hips, into your spine. You should feel like it's limbering things up, it's mobilizing things. It should not hurt. And the snap, crackle, pop. As long as it's a good snap, crackle, pop, it's good. Alright, so since your left leg is on top, scoot your hips in that direction, maybe just 3 to 5 inches, and then the legs tip to the right. Feel that stretch. Enough torso engagement to protect your spine, but still let it be as mobile as possible. Come onto your back and cross your legs. Let's hang on to the back of our thighs, and we're just going to tip ourselves back up to a seated position. Come into stack pose, so it's important that your torso is pretty much straight up and down, so if you need to bend your knees to do that. Make that adjustment. We're just going to slowly do this slow motion windmill action. So we're not just throwing those arms and the torso around, we're doing a very intentional movement. so let's reach up with both hands. And then I'm gonna reach with my right arm coming across, the other side of my left leg, and I'm reaches back. It just sets the upper body into a small twist. Go on that side, I can't read. Other way. Mike can say hi, everybody, know. Hi, Mike. All right, open those legs up. Wide leg, same thing, just back and forth across. So we're gonna do some kneeling stuff here. Great way. I'm just gonna go up and over. So now it's side body to side the leg. Need more support, you just let the other hand come down before you bring the top one over. Less support is having them go travel together. One more each way. And come back to center. All right, so we're gonna come to a kneeling position. I'm just gonna face the camera here. We're gonna do one more waist up and then come into a kneeling lunge. So extend your right leg out to the side. And we're gonna come down onto that left hand and come into kneeling half moon. Hold that up. Here we go. And we're going to do a kneeling gate pose, which means we reach down on that right leg. Your rear end will really try to go back here. Yeah. Uh-oh, cramp in the hip or? Yep. All right. We'll do a little reach over, elbow, knee, 4 of these. 3, 2, 1 more, and then transition here to a kneeling lunge. Just bring that leg to the front, and we're in kneeling lunge. Reach up. So if I've got my right leg in front, I'm going to start by turning to my left, so you guys can, I guess, I'm going to turn back toward the dummy. Actually, put there, guys. And if you want to do a reverse lunge. Back up, both hands reach up. Pull it into heart center. This time we're going to twist across the right leg. Go the other way. And release. All right, get that leg down. We'll get the other side set up. So again, be mindful of where your rear end's trying to go. And down into that kneeling half moon. Sometimes it helps to keep your rear end in line if you're squeezing your heel back. And make sure you engage your glute. Holding on carefully. And put that foot down. We're going to reach overhead, kneeling gate pose. Come back into kneeling half moon. Reach overhead with that arm. Force the lower knees. And 3. And 2. 1 more. And 1. And then transition, just bring that leg to the front. And then you lunge. Lift up. So bring your hands into heart center, and you're going to turn away from that front leg. Reach out. 1 or 2 arms. Reach back. One side's got more mobility than the other. And come back up. Hands into the heart center one more time. You're going to turn and cross that front leg now. have left leg straight, right leg bent. Now, right leg can go anywhere along that inner thigh. Try to have your left toes pointing up to the ceiling, and we're just going to try to take our chest in the direction of that leg. And lift your chest up and just reach that left hand down that leg. Right arm reaches more upward. And realign your chest with that leg and just press your chest toward that thigh. Keep breathing, stretching out or stretching. Really important to breathe and stretch. And then my left finger's out here up on the spider fingers, reach the right arm across, so it's all in the hands now. Push the fingertips and the hand into the floor of the leg, and use that to help pull your torso a little farther around. Release, all right. Straighten the bent leg, bend the straight leg. The other side. The same thing here, we're going to line up our torso with that bent leg and just press in that direction. Lift up, reaching sideways down the straight leg, overhead. Trying to touch the ceiling with those fingers overhead. Just lift up, line your chest up with that leg. We're just slowly working our way across here. Press the chest toward the thigh. And finally, the spider fingers and reaching across the leg. Press into the hands. Use that leverage. Relax the waist as much as possible. Release. All right. Let's go ahead and come into a cross-legged position. Sit nice and tall. Bring the hands into heart center. Interlace the fingers. Press the hands away as you continue to root the sit bones into the ground. Stretch up overhead. Lean to your right side. Lean to your left. Back to that right side with support. Harder. And to the left side with support. And hands back into heart center. We'll reset for the twist. Press it away. Reach up. This time a twist to the right. Get it all the way around. Up and over. Up and over again. This time, use that right arm up, keep your left shoulder towards your left knee. And right down, up and over again. Reach up, with that shoulder. Up one more time, back to center. Relax your shoulders, keep it nice and tall. And we'll close with this thought today. Rainbows come with rain. Empathy is often born of pain. And sometimes happiness comes wrapped up in a big ball of delirious exhaustion. Of what? Delirious exhaustion. Namaste. All right, let's turn my phone around and I can say hi. Hi, hi, hi. Hi. All the room we have and a nice, wonderful mat now under our knees so our knees don't get sore anymore or backside, whatever. All right. Have a great rest of your day, guys. Maybe see some of you in chair strength in a few minutes.
Oh.